Hey guys, this is Tom with DraftMagic.com, and here we are for a 4-round daily with the green-white aggro deck. Here's a quick look at the deck. Made a couple changes, but added in Garrick Relentless, and been doing a few games here, and the Angelic Destinies have just been amazing on like a turn 2 Crusader into turn 3 Destiny. The Birthing Pods have been great. Really sort of trying out the deck. I like kind of where the sideboard's at right now. There definitely could be some changes. I'm not sure about Thrun. The O-Rings have been great. The Missteps have been very good. So still kind of working it out, but we'll be doing a 4-round here in just a moment, and we'll see you for round 1. Okay, here we are for round 1. We are on the play. This hand looks okay. We definitely need a little bit of mana acceleration to get there, but I think hopefully we should be able to draw into some land or maybe some birds. But so basically the whole sort of goal of this deck is to get like a turn 3 hero or a really early Crusader with a sword or a Destiny on it and just kind of go over the top. Okay, so we will have the Crusader. Looks like we're probably up against maybe Esper Delver. Could be up against Solar Flare. Looks like Solar Flare. Okay, there's the land that we needed. Hopefully we can get a hero to stick. The nice thing though is that this deck does manage to dodge most of the low to the ground kind of removal, like the ratchet bombs. I mean, they can get our birds of it, but the big threats we have are really a little bit more resilient to it. So here we're just going to go ahead. I mean, we could go ahead and drop Destiny on the hero, and which really wouldn't be the worst idea. He could have removal, could have like Day of Judgment for the next round if we drop like a second hero. So I think we're going to go ahead and let's see. I think probably what we're going to go ahead and do is actually we're going to go ahead and attack with hero, see what happens, and then Birthing Pod one of the tokens into just to kind of into our Striker Root guys, just to kind of get that going. A little bit leery to commit double hero onto the board, especially if you walk into Wrath. Also leery to Angelic Destiny get blown out by like Go for the Throat or something like that. So this is definitely probably the most conservative play. And like this way, I mean, if he doesn't have an answer for hero, it's just over. So I think we're fine just committing one hero to the board. Okay, so there's the counter, which is fine. So at this point now he's got a Wrath. Then if he Wraths, we just drop another hero. Or if he like goes for the, gets rid of the hero with O-Ring, you can just Angelic Destiny with soldiers if need be. Okay, so now I think we're happy to drop out Sword. See what he does. Okay, he's got the Mana Leak, alright. So now he definitely needs Wrath, and then hopefully obviously if he doesn't have the Wrath he's dead, but hopefully we're able to stabilize with Hero next turn. Okay. Batter Skull definitely not bad. But it's not going to do it here. Alright, so up against Solar Flare, we bring in Thrun, bring in the O-Rings, Spellskite to redirect his O-Rings, Spell Bombs, and we're really cutting here, so probably cutting down on some of the acceleration just because he's going to be running Ratchet Bomb, and we want to be able to maximize our threats here. Preptor's not as good. I mean, it's certainly fine to get Ratchet Bomb, but there's not too many other artifact threats that he has. I mean, he does have the, yeah, I suppose he does have the Batter Skull. I think leaving in Slime just kind of cover most of our bases there seems okay. What else do we want to cut? Destiny is also, I mean, it's fine, but it's certainly not as good, just especially if he has the removal and response. And if he also has Lingering Souls, it doesn't do a whole lot. Let's see, what else do we want? Do we want Daybreak Ranger? Definitely keeping Heroes and the Crusaders and the Swords. Garrick is still fine. Might take out the Destinies here. I think we want to shave some of the acceleration, and then also this looks pretty good. I kind of want to have one Destiny in just so to give us a little bit extra pump there. I think this is going to be fine. But, I mean, I think, you know, maybe if we could keep like one or two Destinies in. I'm not sure if we want the Daybreak Ranger. Don't think Daybreak Ranger is really exactly what we want to be doing here. It's certainly fine to deal with Lingering Souls, but I think the other cards are sort of more what we want to be doing. Alright, so this hand is just fine. We can go Strangleroot Geist into Sword, we should be very happy. Looks like he's going down to 6. But this is an interesting match. I think it definitely is maybe a little bit in our favor. I mean, Solar Flare is quite a good deck, so it's kind of hard to know. I'm still sort of, you know, working out the matchups here, but seems to be going pretty well. Done a couple games against Solar Flare, and usually ended up losing one game and taking two, just because if you can get the jump on them, it's pretty hard for them to recover for hero into hero. Splicer did not expect to see that. but we're certainly happy to get a chance to drop down sword. Guess he wants to get Stranglergeist again with Ratchet Bomb. Or maybe just going for sword. Like here we could equip, doesn't really do us much. So we're just going to plan to O-ring and then equip it next turn. I think we just want to go ahead and drop Hero. Hopefully it don't get leaked. And this way we play around Dissipate a little bit, but he definitely could have the leak. We also kind of play around Day of Judgment just by having the Stranglergeist back up. Okay, unfortunately he did have the offering there. So now our plan, depending on how he plays here, is probably just O-ring the Ratchet Bomb. You know, and then just bash in, or just O-ring the Golem, depending. Okay. I guess we're just gonna O-ring the Ratchet Bomb, I guess. Now, I mean, that was a little bit risky because he could just sack the Ratchet Bomb in response. We'd have to O-ring one of our Stranglergeists. So, I mean, perhaps we probably shouldn't have made that play just because he could sack in response, but he didn't see it, so we kind of lucked out there a little bit. But probably should not have played O-ring there just without any other permanents to target. And very lucky off the top, second O-ring. Okay, so now I guess we're up against Batterskull again. Hopefully can pick up a sword here. Or possibly the Green Sun into Acidic Slime would be great. Hero also works. And not playing the Plains there almost cost us that. We definitely could have walked into a Mana Leak right there, so that would have been pretty unfortunate. I mean, here we could just like go ahead and double block here to protect our hero. So if he doesn't have Day of Judgment, you know, he's got to bring it back and re-equip. And I think, I mean, now he could just, you know, be baiting us out with Day of Judgment so that this way we need to double block and then we don't have quite as much. But I think it's worth the risk here on this one. He might also have like Tragic Slip, you know, hoping to get the kill here. So I'm not 100% sure on this play here whether we should be blocking or not. We might just have the Day of Judgment. Okay, I guess that works. So yeah, I think we just bash in with Hero. He double blocks Hero. We take up the Golem and then make some guys and then drop another Hero. Otherwise, what we could do, I mean, the real problem is if we don't do that, he's just going to equip the Batter Skull and the Golem and attack for 7. So I think we sort of have to attack this turn. So I mean, now he basically gains 14 life, and we resend for, so he goes to like 24 here. That works too. Alright, so let's say we attack for 15, 19, 23, blocks 8. Takes 15, gains 6, goes to 1, and then gains 10 next turn. Ugh. Well, let's see here. So if we do that, we bash him with both heroes. He loses the Golem. Gains 6, so he goes to 16, and he takes 15, goes to 1, equips Batter Skull, gains 10, goes to 11. I think it's actually worth it. I think we shove with both, and then Mirror Crusader next, and have Mirror Crusader ready for next turn. I think that's the play. Well, let's see, because then he goes to 10. Now he'll go to 11, and then he'll go to 21 on our next attack. We will have, let's see here, we will have 7 soldiers, and a hero and a Mirror Crusader. What does that do? So basically he blocks Mirror Crusader, and then we do 14, 17, he goes to 3, stabilizes, goes to 13, and then 23. Ugh. Problem is if we don't attack now, he attacks next turn for 10. I think, well, let's see, so what happens here? So if next turn he attacks for 10, goes to 20, then we'll go to 30. We attack with everybody. It's really no different. we kind of need something to go over the top, like a sword or, well, pretty much like a sword. But even then, I'm not sure it's going to be enough. I think it could really gonna go either way here. Wormcoil is very unfortunate here for us, but yeah. This way we at least force his golem to die to a hero. Yeah, so now he stabilizes at 3. I think that's pretty much where it goes, yeah. So if we draw anything here, we can potentially get there. Obviously if we draw O-ring, we're just ecstatic, but I think we need to play to draw something here. That does not really help us. So we swing with everybody. Blocks here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17. Goes to 4. The wolf token blocks him. He goes to 14 on his turn. Ugh. Problem is, if he has removal for our wolf token, we just lose. If we don't attack, the next turn he edicts one of our tokens. Goes to 21. Yuck. I think we need to attack here and just hope that the token sticks. I think that's got to be our play. Let's see, hang on. Next turn he on Barrow writes a Blade Splicer. Yuck. What is the play? So we bash in, he goes to 4, stabilizes, drops Blade Splicer, goes back to 14, and then has blockers. We attack with everybody again next turn, and have 9 guys, so that's 18, 21, he goes at 24, blocks hero at that point, and we still don't kill him. Ugh, yuck. What we could do here is we could actually kill one of our soldiers. If we kill the soldier, then we could start using Garrick to go find stuff. Probably like, what do we go find? Let's see, we could go find another hero, which would be great. That actually might get us there. Acidic Slime, have we already used our Acidic Slime? No, we have not. I think we make it because a wolf token here, he edicts us, and then he drops Blade Splicer, and then we kill that with Garrick. Well, Acidic Slime doesn't really help us here as a problem. I mean, it does a little bit, but otherwise, what do we go get? We get Mirror Crusader. Yeah. Okay, I think that actually is the play. Okay, so he probably senses what's coming up here. Wants to be ready for it. Alright, so now we sack a soldier. Alright, if we acidic slime his batter skull, that's a pretty good start. Or we can just drop hero. I think acidic slime in here is actually a little bit better though. Alright. No reason to bash just yet. Because if we attack him and we kill his... Yeah, we don't want to kill this guy just yet. We don't have that much time to screw around though, because he does possibly have another Day of Judgment here pretty soon. Like this next turn is the turn to attack. And dead weight. Okay, that works. I think here actually we just seriously it's attacking Garrick. Okay. This is actually beautiful. Now we can sack the soldier. Oh, this is great. Alright. Now we should have attacked first, actually. It would have been better to attack first there, unfortunately. So now we get hero. Bash in for a bunch. And then drop hero and a wolf. Would have been much better to attack. Get an extra 3 damage in there. So now if he goes into Wrath, you know, we're obviously in trouble, but I think we have to chance it here for the win. Because I can see he unburial rights the Blade Splicer. And then, yeah. Okay, so that's all he's got. So we use Garrick to kill the Blade Splicer, and then he has 2 blockers, goes to 20, and I think we've got him covered. He has to block Mirren Crusader, and then he takes an extra 4 guys, that's 12, 15, 18, he's dead. That should be game. So yeah, definitely really happy with Garrick. I mean, even just the first time seeing him, he's been doing great. Did make a few misplays here this game, which we could have definitely cleaned up a little bit. But like how the deck is working so far. Yeah, let's see, 4, 8, 10. Yeah, we got him. Alright, we will see you guys for round 2.